Hi guys, welcome to this video. We're gonna install a new D, and it's gonna be a D with Leftwm. I just made a new version of the application Leftwm. So let's put in the latest ArcoLinuxD and record the steps I take to install it. So as of now we have 3 lines and that's it, and no XF86 video drivers anymore on board. If that's an issue, right, report, tell us. Until now everybody says green light. And yes, NVIDIA of course is always the newer cards. There are other drivers out there in the world. What we'll do is the more difficult one, right? I could do the advanced installation, which is click, 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 click. Might be actually enough for this video. So this one, where you select everything, or I can make it another very difficult one, which is more Arch-like, right? More black screen like. So I'm gonna go for this one, more fun. But Belgian, next race, next Eric, and that's the first thing we need to do. So we'll end up with some Xorg stuff, no SDM, no LightTM, a few packages of Arco, like mirrors and keys and backgrounds, so wallpapers. I think it's around 8-9 packages of ArcoLinux, NeoFetch, stuff like that, right? But basically it's pretty much Arch, in the sense that you have a black screen, you're in TTY, and it's up to you. Alright, let's pause the recording and wait for everything to be installed. Alright, let's have some fun. So what do we get? We skipped a few steps already in this graphical user interface. It's called Calamaris, right? Oh, there's this app. We have skipped a lot of things. Even grub is there, right? So if you went to ArcoLinuxD.com and looked at the phase 7 and went through the videos, then it's a lot less typing. But nevertheless, we end up in TTY. So it's entirely up to you what you do now. So NeoFetch is installed, 1. Config is installed, 2, right? Sudo pacman -remove. What can we remove? Well, there's a little setting for Alacrity. There is system config things. The welcome app is there. Grub theme Vimix, that's the blue thing you just saw. If you give people a package, you need to tell them where it is. That's mirror list. Who's signing it? That's the keyring. NeoFetch is what you're looking at, the blue thingy up there. Paru is doing the lookup reversed. I don't like that, so Paru is installed. SDM simplicity is your SDM. That could be removed. Systemd services is there, which is now an empty thing, and the wallpaper. So basically it's not that much, and it all makes sense, besides maybe SDM simplicity, because, right, we haven't made a choice yet. Will we take SDM? Yes, we will. But you could go for LightTM, you could go for Li, you could go for LXDM, you could go for GDM. It's all a choice. So this is what's on the machine. Sudo pacman -remove. Maybe this is also important to stress again, that there is no XF86 video, AMD GPU and so on. All these guys are not here. There's only one guy there, because we're in VirtualBox Video VMware. What else? Xorg, that's there. So that's something that you need to install yourself on Arch, right? Decide what to take, and all these packages need to be typed in. So all of that is skipped, and the partitioning is done. So def normally something that, yes, it's included. So that's already done, this partitioning, and then boot EFI, it's all set and all working. Okay, next up is, normally I would say mirrors. Have a look at the mirrors, but the mirrors is probably gonna be good. Why? Because we have the best at the top. So Osbeck, these guys are the 4 bests in the world, but you can decide to type mirror. And there are a few mirrors out there, mirror A, D, and it will change the text that you see up there. So that's where the packages are coming from. Okay, there's another guy, it's RAM. RAM is exactly the same thing. Alias RAM is gonna use an application, rate mirrors. But is rate mirrors installed? I don't know. Mine is removed, right? It's installed, you can use it, no problem. What else? If you got the servers, then yeah, it's time to update the system. That's something I would do first, because an ISO is an ISO. It's a fixed moment in time. And then what? Well, we keep developing and packages will be updated, and voila, we got a lot of things to update. And what's important is line 2, ArcoLinux keyring. That's something you need to remember, that needs to be installed, needs to be updated always. And if there are key problems, first only the ArcoLinux keyring and then all the rest. Good that I see this. There are 2 packages in there that I always remove. And on a virtual machine, it really doesn't make sense at all. And that's Broadcom WL. And that's the RTL Realtek 8821 CU. So if you sit back and you think, do I have those hardware devices on my machine? If no is the answer, get rid of it, right? It will take time. You see how long it takes. It takes time to build packages for both drivers and modules and folders for it. So that's a waste of time. CSIO store, never mind, right? Question came earlier, yesterday or before that. So on Discord we tell you these official messages. We said never mind. So sudo pacman -remove Broadcom, you're out. And RTL, you're out. That's all you need to do if you think you don't need it. This is just general maintenance. We've booted, now we're gonna make decisions. Sudo pacman -s SZDM. I want that one. Simplicity is already there, we saw that. Sudo pacman, maybe in the future I'll remove it. So take care and see if, otherwise it's gonna be a blue theme. It will not crash, right? It's the default theme now. -s, sorry, let's keep things strict together. We need to enable SZDM. System CTL, enable please. Create a symlink, that's what you need to see, that it's correct. Behind SZDM you can have Plasma and Cinnamon and so on and so on. I've just made a new Leftwm app. I want to test Leftwm. Now this thing is still on the testing repo. Leftwm, I think I did not make a typo, but so end pacman. I better get the test repo in. Control X, yes, enter, updates. I have an extra line, repo testing. Again updates. And then sudo pacman -s left, was it ArcoLinux Leftwm? Oh yeah, left like this, Leftwm dev kit. Let's see, 730. Yes, it's coming from testing, you see it there. Huh? So that's something we need to have. That's the application. Then most of the time things have also a configuration, except TWM, CHAWM. That's something different. Leftwm git. This one comes in. All right. And then we scale. Why? Because the configuration is an etc scale. It has to be not an etc scale, it has to be in homeric, right? Otherwise I can't put into it. Anything else? Well, we'll see. We'll see. And this is exactly what your spirit should be. We'll see. Be a Sherlock Holmes. And if it's too soon you start with ArcoLinuxD, then it's too soon, right? Stop with it. Use Excel, use XS, try to figure out more how everything fits together, because it might fail. Now, since simplicity is there, we get this beautiful login. So maybe I should keep it there. And here we have the tweak tool, sorry, the welcome tool that we have here available. But in the end, there is nothing here. So this is totally normal, right? Totally normal. You gotta be a Sherlock Holmes. If this is not your thing, this is not your thing. What did I press? Super enter. What opened? Alacrity. Super shift enter. What opened? Nothing. Sudo pacman -s thonar. Now it's going to be installed. Super shift enter. Okay. Why is there no bar? What is it? Is it the bar specific to the desktop? Awesome has its own bar. Or is it polybar? I think it's polybar. Well, you could actually have a look, right? Config, drag it here. Then Leftwm, drag it here. Then keep looking and changing and opening, and oh, look at that, polybar. Pycom, another guy that we know. So with this Sherlock Holmes attitude, you say, maybe I need polybar. Okay, all those packages come in. Maybe I need Pycom. Now, maybe this is interesting to have a test. There are 4 choices here. 4 choices. You can have a go at different Pycoms. Then you go to the GitHub and you read, why is there a new Pycom with another name? What's the difference? That's studying. That's what it's called. Studying. I've got Pycom, the default one. Shall we Super X? Super X is Arch Linux logout. Sudo pacman -s Arch Linux logout. Git. There's also a development version. Super X logout. Login. Ooh, my bar is there, right? And the wallpaper is in. The icons are could improve, yeah? We could improve the icons. Sudo pacman -s icons. ArcoLinux has these beautiful icons. Candy Beauty, Git. Voila, it's changed. Probably not, right? Super Q, Super X, logout, login. Nope. How do we change these? You go to ArcoLinuxD.com, look for the menu Leftwm, read all the articles. Check. Then, how do we change this? F12 is present. Ooh, F12 is not present. Ctrl-T. Sudo pacman -s xfce4 terminal, and F12 is present. Not design. That's the way it's normal, right? No design. What was I thinking? Right, Alex appearance. Sudo pacman -s lx appearance. So thanks to these guys from LXDM, we've got something that works for us. Super D. Super D's D menu. Super Shift D. Nope, none of those guys. Sudo pacman -s d menu. Super Shift D. Yay! The yellow, orange look up there, right? That's working. Super D. Was that Rofi? I think so. Super D. Nope, not Rofi. Is the sexy hotkey daemon working? I don't know. Sudo pacman -remove the sexy hotkey daemon. Is that actually part of Leftwm? Investigate. Oh yeah, SXHQD, sexy hotkey daemon. So yeah, sexy hotkey daemon. It's simple X hotkey daemon, but it sounds better when I say it like that. Okay, that needs to be applied, so that's for later. LX appearance, is it there? LX appearance, it is. Arc dark, icon theme, ArcoLinux Candy Beauty, apply. Yep, applied. Super X, logout. Ooh, that takes a while. I think we better do reboot. So oh there he is. But I'm gonna reboot anyway. Control R is the possibility to hard reboot or soft reboot VirtualBox. Control R, reset. And you find some orphan things. Poor guy. So we got it all applied. We changed a lot of things already. F12. It's not there anytime. Ah, there he is. Takes a while. Yeah, so this one is not working. So the icons are not okay. LX appearance. So it might be that we need something else. Might be entirely possible because there are different LX appearances. So yay LX appearance. So is it JTK3? Is it the OBConf? Better not, because that's open box configuration. Maybe it's number 2, possibly, I don't know. So let's do a sudo pacman -s without going and have a peek of what we use. Let's see if that's the reason. So for me, again, if I do this exercise, I have to think like a Sherlock Holmes. What could it be? Right? And let's spike him this transition effect. So the thing is, it says LX appearance, but it's different LX appearance, right? Remember that? It's a different one. This is set. How about this then? Bingo, right? Control H, a bit smaller, and that's the look up to now. Now this is not transparent, and that's okay. That's VirtualBox. Now there are many things in here, so it's also already a good test for me, because I know that the app that is now installed works. That's important. The scripts that we have, I can test them as well. Install all ArcoLinux themes. So we have here, beautiful, right? Beautiful. If you hate to look at that, sorry, like I do, I get my config in. That's what we try to tell people, right? Were a few people this week, and they can't install ArcoLinux, and we said, no, but we support Arch. Just use the ArcoLinux ISO, and that's that. Just get the configs in. Same here. This is a base installation. Yes, I know it's with ArcoLinuxD, but it is basically Arch. except these 8 or 10 packages, and all the rest is Arch. So it doesn't matter if you start with Arch Linux or Garuda or EndeavourOS. I can make any Arch Linux system change into an Arco. It's configs, it's apps. That's that. So I don't like this look of XFCE. I'm gonna fix it right now. 0.12 megabyte, nothing really. Xcal, yes please. Super X, log out. Log back in. Now everything is back, of course. Some work I have to redo, but here it is. XFCE terminal, looking better, right? The settings are now applied. Now yeah, thank God, that's still okay. Tuner isn't broken. Otherwise I should have changed the theme maybe, or the icons again. And my default cursor is there, so I'm a happy guy. Yeah, we're going to have a look at the code here, the scripts, and see if that works. Nothing changed, however, so nothing should change. No should matter. Voilà. So Leftwm command not found. Okay, sudo pacman -s Leftwm. Maybe I should just install the app. And what's going to happen is, if all's well, is that he's going to download all the themes that we have. And it really is a variety of themes. Ooh, variety. So, yay, variety. We have the app, that's number 3. We have the configuration, that's number 2. And we have the auto start. If you don't want it to auto start, don't use number 1. Boom. Variety will come in. And I will have a better wallpaper, because it's always the same wallpaper every single time. Okay, so all the themes are here. It's just a way of selecting, but first, preferences. This I know, that I know, that I know, that I know. I know all these wallpapers. I know them all. Wallhaven. But give me something about sci-fi is what I normally take, and so on. Let's take nature this time. That might be dangerous. Mountains. You know what I mean. Mountains. What do we get if mountains is selected? Yes, yes, there they are. That's a nice one. And then close. Right? So, there are aliases, a few, and in here are a few about LT. So, left theme apply, left theme install, and update. The correct order is tell him that you have new stuff. So left theme LT left theme update. He's got a list. After you've got that list, his database is complete. Then you say apply, no, install first. And I always go back to my DB Nemesis. Right? Could not be installed because it's already installed. Check, the script did that for me, right? And now the only thing I have to do is DB Nemesis. You have to type it completely. There is no, oh, there is. Oh my God. Yes, we can do autocomplete. Let's see if the hashtag there. Yeah, hashtag needs to be killed. Applying DB Nemesis as default theme. Let it apply. Super X, log out. Rather than reboot, reload. So this is the default here. Change background, change background, change background. There's some fonts here that are missing, I think. But there you go. You have, well, that's the Sherlock Holmes in you, right? There are fonts missing. What fonts? This is the point with the D. You have to build it up from scratch. Remember the Legos? You have this red plate and I have to build it up. Exactly the same thing. If you couldn't be bothered with it, ArcoLinux B Leftwm, everything is there. All right, it is a Sherlock Holmes story. Now, Eric has an idea. What you could do as well is go to this. If Git is installed, and we always add Git, I hate it when it's not, git clone github.com/ArcoLinuxD/ArcoLeftwm. Eric, you forgot the D. /ArcoLeftwm or ArcoIceVM or ArcoAwesome or ArcoPlasma and so on, right? Every desktop has something like that. So that means that you have everything available to install Leftwm via scripts. Let's do F12 sudo pacman -s Sublime Text. Wasn't installed. By the by, for the guys who want to develop, write down the word develop, and inside develop is velo. And velo is actually a joke, it's bicycle in Dutch. You will install Sublime Text, Platinum Searcher, Melt, stuff that I need. Velo. So open with Sublime Text, my dear friend. And here you can have a look. Install me this, yeah, looking good. Lots of things we've done already. And Polybar we've done, and here's the fonts. And so on, other fonts. And it goes on, it goes on, and it goes on, and it goes on, right? And I don't have to think too much. I just need to run scripts. And I have Bluetooth. I run this one, and I have printers. I run that one, and I can share in the network, and so on, and so on, and so on. All right. As you've heard, I have to conclude my video. Cheers.